Alright, hello. Welcome to another video about Marvel Rivals because I like playing and talking about Marvel Rivals, right? That's what this entire channel is about, if you didn't know, fun fact. And today's gonna be a simple one. I felt like I needed to talk about this. Well, okay, I didn't need to talk about it, but I am going to talk about this. And it's kind of like it's kind of crazy because like it's something that like the game itself needs to get better on, but it's also something that the players need to get better on. It's weird, and I'm gonna talk about the matchmaking of rivals, right? I'm just gonna talk about it, but I'm not gonna talk about it the way you think I'm gonna talk about it. You're probably gonna think I'm going to blame the matchmaking in the game and the developers. No, I'm not gonna do that because realistically, unironically, objectively, whatever word you want to use to describe it, it's probably not true. It's not about them. It's about you. Yeah, you watching the video. It's about you or listening to it. However you're consuming this media, it's about you. Really, I should be saying us because I am also a part of the community, the Rivals community, sadly. And I have to say it. The matchmaking doesn't suck. I'm sorry. I know that's crazy to say. I know. I'm sorry. I know EOMM, it's only affecting you in the very moment. I know. I'm sorry. Guys, I apologize. I'm sorry, guys. No, but in all seriousness, the matchmaking isn't terrible. At least the competitive matchmaking is. I don't play quick play because quick play does not give you the accurate. No matter what the developers say, quick play is not how you're supposed to play this game. I do not care what they say. Like I don't care. That is when they give you the freedom of choosing roles, they don't want you to do 5 DPS and 1 tank. They don't. And quick play is the only place that has ever happened to me, and it happens so much in quick play because it's quick play, it's casual, and it's just quick play. It's too much of a. I don't know what's gonna happen. I could get the best team or the worst team ever. It's not fun, and I don't even play quick play like that unless I'm trying to like get lord on a character or trying to get better at a character. And even then, I only warm up and practice versus AI because I don't want to fight real people. Let me just practice my aim in peace, please. But we're not talking about quick play. No, we're talking about the competitive matchmaking. Now, the competitive matchmaking, like it or not, it is doing its job, right? The matchmaking is giving you games that are fair, at least to the game. The game is saying you guys are in the same skill bracket. This GM2 can be in this Celestial 3 lobby. He's good enough, or he's queued with someone, obviously. So they're trying to even out and get the people that are even and can actually play against each other, right? In the lower ranks, it happens too. The lower ranks just have slightly more skill differences. Like this Platinum 2 player has actually played games on computer before, but this Plat 3 player's first fucking competitive shooter is Rivals, right? So that's naturally just gonna happen within all the ranks really too, but it happens more in the lower ranks, right? And I see a lot of people complaining, oh, the match is giving me unfair games. No, it's not. It's not. I promise you it's not. But I get rolled 24/7. The rolling isn't because the matchmaking sucks, it's because the players suck. It is the human aspect of it. And I'm not saying every rank, once you get to Grandmaster and above, whatever, that it stops. No, because the human element will always be there. You're all humans playing the game. But it does happen less. Unironically, ever since I got out of Diamond, I could probably put on my hand how many times I have rolled a team or gotten rolled this season. Just straight up. Because for one, I don't play the game that much, and when I do, it's always with another person, right? I have a duo. I know that's also crazy. You know, man, someone was being an asshole to me on ranked a few days ago, and like it wasn't like an actual asshole, but like no, he was being an asshole. And he added me, and I added him back, and I said, haha, loser. And he's like, oh, you have a duo, because he checked my history. He noticed the same one player. And I was like, yeah. He was like, yikes. And then blocked me. Whatever that means, dude. Whatever that means. That's why we took your elo. But anyways, I'm going to talk about this next. In the higher ranks, people have more understanding of the game. And what I mean by that is, past a certain point, you have to realize that you can't 1v6 a team or 2v6 a team. Because in this game, you die first, your team has to either get a pick within 10 seconds of that happening, or they just have to back up. They're gonna fall down like dominoes usually, right? And then when that happens, maybe in diamond, platinum, gold, when that happens, they fall like dominoes, but the first 1 or 2 people that die come back instantly. instantly into the fight, and then they die again, making it a 4v6. And then it cycles again. Now it's a 2v6, and then it's a 4v6. And that literally will keep happening until the end of the game, or I should say the end of the round where the cart finally met its destination, because the enemy team didn't have to really do anything. They're just capitalizing off the fact that your momentum is nowhere to be found. Of course, that's not the end all be all. That's far from it. It gets more nuanced than that, but that is the gist of it. And I think once people realize that they can actually use some things and be like, oh, that is a 4v6, not going there. I'm going to wait for my team. Instead of just going in, the matchmaking will become 10 times better. I promise you it will be. And of course, I'm not saying you'll never get rolled if you listen to me, or you'll never roll a team again. No, that will happen. That's just the nature of a hero shooter. Like, those happen, not all the time, but they're not this uncommon occurrence, right? But I will say there will be less of them. I will say that, right? You know, and if you learn the fundamentals of a rivals game or hero shooter, the game becomes so much easier, because this is a lot of people's first hero shooter. They do not understand concepts that an Overwatch player for 10 years. Has it been 10 years? Jesus Christ. Well, it's been like 9. Anyways, an Overwatch player would have after 7, 8, 6, 4 years on Overwatch. And then you also have things like basic game awareness, right? Basic game awareness, in my opinion, would be things like tracking an ultimate, right? Tracking the ultimate. Oh, Strange and uses ult in a while, and he's in the air falling down actively. Oh, he's probably about to ult. And at some point, I will have to either CC him, move out the way, or get hit by the ult. Or hopefully my tank or whatever can block him, where any of my teammates can do anything I just listed to prevent this ult from going off, or he's going to get a team wipe. Things like that. Oh, Star-Lord's kind of just been sitting in this corner up here waiting for this support ult to run out. I wonder what he's about to do. I wonder what voice line is about to activate, right? Oh, I have it. Oh, my Doctor Strange just used his jump and I'm playing Hella. Oh, I'm just going to press my Q button because he can't block it realistically anymore. Things like that, you know, things like that. Once you get those things at a point where you understand that these games become so much easier, right? If you ignore the scoreboard, oh my god, if you just simply ignore the scoreboard, the game becomes so much easier too, because it lacks nuance. It doesn't make sense. First of all, the MVP system reeks anyway. There's no reason Jeff should ever be getting MVP in my games. I had a game, and it's playing in the background right now this entire time. I had like 38 final hits. 38? Both of their DPS combined didn't reach my amount of kills. And I mentioned that game because I did not get SVP for that game since we sadly lost. I got not even, I didn't come in second. There's no second place, but I didn't get SVP. My Emma Frost did. So that was nice. 38 final hits as a DPS. I think, honestly, at that point, 38, I think I should have been the MVP of my team at least, right? I mean, no one else had more than 15 on my team. So, I mean, there was a clear difference. Did I do crazy amounts of damage? No, because I'm actually killing things, right? I'm two-tapping things as Hella, so no, I didn't get 30,000 damage. I got like 22, but that's the point. If I can drop 38 final hits and lose SVP to a Emma Frost who has 10 in less like 30,000 and 40,000 damage blocks, then yeah, BS. So yes, scoreboard does not matter. It doesn't matter. Because again, I can drop 38 hits, not be SVP. I could drop 38 hits and still lose the game, right? Doesn't matter. And again, that game, everyone on my team was doing great except a single player. And even then, that single player was so useless, he had no moment that he could have made a play. I watched the game so many times. I could have killed support before they ulted, or I could have delayed the team longer. You know, that I can take accountability even if I drop 38 final hits, more than the enemy team combined, right? Whatever. And I think that's like the basis of this video, right? I think people blame the matchmaking when there are a lot of things that they can prevent to stop a complete and total roll or whatever. Like, there really is. You can easily stop staggering. It's not hard to stop staggering. It's not, right? 3 of your teammates die, right? Okay. The rest of them back up. Oh, another one dies? Okay. We all just stop playing the game and group up. That is how you stop staggering. Unironically, just wait. Patience is how you stop staggering. Tracking ultimates. I could have tracked the ult better in that 38 hit game. Final hit game. Easily could have tracked the ult better. My chair just creaked. Easily, right? I could have aimed better. I could have killed someone that actually was more important than someone I killed. You know, things like that. And of course, that game was far from a roll from both teams' perspective. It was far from like any team rolling one of another. But that is the point. There are things that you can do as a player to make sure your team's not getting rolled, right? Stop staggering, timing your things better, remembering the objective, aiming better, positioning better. Whatever it is, there are things that you can do to prevent your team getting rolled most of the time. Of course, you can still get rolled. I get rolled. I've rolled. I'm in freaking celestial lobbies. But yeah, that is this video. I hope you guys liked it. Like, comment, subscribe. It literally is a rant video, just a talking video, like always. And yeah, that's really about it. Like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.